Matthew Tait's Insectkin is a claustrophobic horror novella that captures the dread of isolation, infestation, and psychological collapse. The story begins during a global pandemic when Lucas and Vanessa awaken in total darkness. They have been abducted and abandoned inside Ashbrook Court, a derelict housing estate in Adelaide long since left to decay. The setting itself becomes a character, claustrophobic, rotting, and filled with echoes of past lives. As Lucas and Vanessa attempt to escape, fragments of memory return, revealing how they came to be trapped. But their struggle is not only against isolation and fear. Bodies begin to appear, and the pair realize they are not alone. Something lurks in the shadows of Ashbrook Court, something that feeds on despair and is preparing to hatch. Supporting arcs intensify the suspense. Lucas's paranoia, which grows as the environment closes in on him. Vanessa's resilience as she fights to keep hope alive. The estate itself, a symbol of societal collapse and hidden corruption. The novella balances psychological tension, supernatural menace, and visceral imagery, weaving together themes of survival, madness, and the fragility of human connection. Themes and conflicts. Isolation versus connection. The pandemic background amplifies the sense of confinement and paranoia. Decay versus survival. The abandoned estate symbolizes both physical and moral collapse. Reality versus nightmare. Lucas and Vanessa must decide whether what they see is real or hallucination. Survival versus surrender. The choice between fighting or succumbing to despair drives the narrative. Character dynamics. Lucas, haunted, paranoid, and fragile, his arc explores the descent into madness. Vanessa, strong, determined, and empathetic, she embodies resilience and hope. The lurking entity, a monstrous force tied to the building's history, symbolizing infestation and corruption. Style and tone. The prose is tight, claustrophobic, and visceral, immersing readers in a nightmare of infestation and psychological breakdown. The pacing is relentless, with each chapter escalating the tension until the final revelation. Climax and resolution. The climax reveals the true nature of the entity within Ashbrook Court, a monstrous presence waiting to hatch. Lucas and Vanessa confront the horror, but survival comes at a terrible cost. The resolution is bleak yet haunting, leaving readers unsettled and questioning the boundaries between reality and nightmare.